Maria, thank you so much for being here. I'm here with Maria, who is one of our amazing Presence Under Pressure alums. And first, I'd just love for you to tell us a little bit about yourself and a little bit about what you do professionally.
Of course. Well, thank you for having me, Bren. So I'm Maria. I'm a senior product marketing manager at Adobe Analytics. And currently, I do lots of presentations, customer-facing presentations, also field-facing presentations. And I have different opportunities to interact with executives at my company. And I felt I've been in this journey to improve my speaking skills, but I continue to feel nervous, and I had to spend lots of time preparing and to feel confident. So I just wanted to own my my career and to project confidence when I was in all this situation. So that's why I joined the Presence Under Pressure coaching class.
Yeah, cool. And take us back in time. Again, you told us a little bit about what led you to join, but what were some of the hardest or the trickiest parts of communicating for you before taking this class? What really would trip you up or would drain you?
Yeah, so different things. So one of them was when I had a customer-facing presentation or a field-facing presentation, I just spent lots of time like scripting my words. So my talk track, it was all scripted, and just the stress of the presentation will be draining like the days before and the day of the presentation. And I felt I come out, robotic, not natural, and it didn't project confidence with my audience. So that's with the customer facing presentation or field facing presentation. And then with the executives, I felt, I didn't own my meetings, and I was being dragged into questions. Like I wasn't able to lead these topics that I own. And I felt that, other people were not trusting me all the time because I didn't appear confident in these meetings, even though I was like the subject matter expert on this topics.
Yeah.
So those were my hurdles.
Totally. And so common, all of it. So common. So I'm curious, did you have any resistance to joining the program? Like when you first heard about it?
To be honest, I didn't, because I felt like everything I do is like one step closer in this journey to become a better speaker. So I didn't know, to be honest, like how effective it was gonna be. Like I didn't. That was not part of my expectation. I was just thinking this is gonna be an opportunity for me to improve. But I didn't, like, to be honest, like it has been life-changing to me. I feel on the other side of the spectrum from perceiving myself as unsure and confident, like rumbling, to being like concise, like I'm the owner, I'm the subject matter expert, I'm confident. I know all of these things from taking this coaching class, that I knew like I had the skills. It's just that I know that others can also perceive myself as confident, and that I am that subject matter expert that I had in mind. So I really feel that it has been a huge change in my life and in my career.
Oh, so good. So good. Go you. And also, I'm curious, what about the format and the curriculum, without going too into the weeds of what we really cover? What about the format and the curriculum really made you feel like you could make or have this major transformation? Like, what was it?
A huge part of it was that we had this group of women, even though going in, I felt vulnerable because I was gonna speak about all the things that I perceive as weaknesses. It was a safe environment. So, you were a great coach for all of us, but also having the women in the class was really important because you learn from the other women in the class that there are on the same journey as me, right? So that was a big part. And then the other part of the format that was important is that we have this easy to do activities that they were very actionable and they take no time to do them. Like it's just part of a bias to action that you have to like do on a daily basis. And those two aspects, having the women supporting me and then having this really easy to do activities on my daily basis, helped me, get there. I feel that I didn't know that it was going to be so like actionable and, to some extent easy, because I remember for my MBA, I had to take like hours and hours and hours of homework. And this is just like in no time getting a skill that is going to be a life skill.
Yeah. And tell me also about, you talked a lot about the community and accountability piece of just being in this group with women, but also tell me about how the accountability or the consistency piece worked for you of having to come to class every week, or if you couldn't come to class, having the recording to watch on a weekly basis.
Yeah. So that's another aspect, is that the format is as you're going to the gym and you're having all this coaches and the main coach to guide you, to make you accountable, and to give you feedback, honest, open feedback. And I think that's why it is really engaging and exciting at the same time. All those 2 months that we were together, I felt energized and excited, as when you like pick up a new habit and you're like craving it.
Yeah. Oh, so good. What would you say to someone who is struggling with whether the financial investment is worth it? What would you say to that person?
Well, I think it's, because it's a life skill, I think it's 100% and 200% worth it, because as I said, like I felt that it was life changing. I went from feeling drained and insecure to just knowing who I am and that I can become better every day of my life in the future. So the gain or the return on investment is like infinity. Oh. Literally, because I feel like I'm on this path, on this journey, that it's only going to depend on myself how good I become. And before, I felt like I was stuck at this place. So I feel that return on investment is really a no-brainer, because if you break it down through the years to come, it's totally worth it.
So good. You are so inspiring. I'm just thinking back to when I first met you and could feel the things that you were going through and the skills that you had yet to gain. And just seeing you now, it's so inspiring. I'm so glad to have you as part of the community.
This is the reason why I wanted to, provide my testimonial, because I really think like anyone, women and even men, like struggling to feel more confident in this like public speaking situations, they should like have something similar, because it's like so worth it. The best actionable, life-changing skill I've had.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for taking the time. Thank you so much for being such a bright part of this community. And we look forward to just continuing to support you and watch you kick ass, because look at you. You're so big.
Thank
All right.
you.
Well, thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.